Next question comes from Ariel Metropolis.
Whether it's a perception or a reality, people seem to be very divided and in some instances angry at each other over politics. First, does this worry you? And second, beyond just saying you've been bipartisan and that you would work across the aisle, can you give us an example of how you would actually do that? Senator Morse, to you first.
Yeah, and I think it comes from leadership. I really believe that's what the public's looking for. You know, when I helped build the 2016 budget, we had tax cuts in that budget. We were working on mental health options for people. We were working on disabled children plans. That all happened in that budget. And we sent that budget to Governor Hassan, and she vetoed it. And I went across the state talking to Republicans and Democrats, and we overrode Governor Hassan's veto in September of that year. And what we didn't do that fall was we didn't unite, because Kelly was running for the U.S. Senate again, and she lost that seat to Governor Hassan, who had just had a veto override on a budget that united people in New Hampshire. But she couldn't support Donald Trump, and we lost the U.S. Senate seat for 12 years.
Senator Ayotte, 30 seconds.
That's really rich. Coming from someone who has never won a race outside of his hometown, I mean, he just lost a Senate race last time. He's running for governor now. He couldn't win an executive council race. I've won statewide. I'm building a strong grassroots coalition to win not only in September, but in November. And that's what we need to do as a party to come together. And yes, we do need new leadership in the White House, because unfortunately under the Biden administration, there's been open borders, less safety, higher prices. And so getting President Trump and J.D. Vance in office is important in November, and the party's unified around that.
To unify all voters, though, Senator Ayotte, how would you do that?
I would unify all voters. First of all, when you're elected governor, you represent everyone, including the people that didn't vote for you. I certainly did that. I've done that as Attorney General. I have a record of, I was originally appointed by a Republican, Craig Benson, and I was reappointed by John Lynch. Because I did my job, I got things done, I know how to work with people, and I will do that as governor. I will bring people together, and I'll have a positive vision for this state, how we can keep New Hampshire safe, prosperous, and free, because New Hampshire is such an exceptional state.